Hi everyone, it's part 2 here. You get to see the interesting side of my apartment, but there's a window there, and I'm filming this at night. I usually film during the daytime, and you just would have a giant, blinding white light behind me if I did that otherwise. So, the title of this video, Kubo and the Two Strings review. I just saw this movie, just literally got back in the apartment from the theater, and I just wanted to talk about it for a couple minutes. I'm going to try to keep this relatively short for me, though I've wasted the first 30-ish seconds on talking about my apartment. So, initially when I saw the trailer for this movie, I didn't have much interest in it. It just looked like kind of a generic kids movie, kid goes on an adventure, yada yada. Um, but then I was driving and listening to the radio, and I'm not sure if maybe I just wasn't paying attention, which would be funny, to the trailer when I initially saw it, or if this was a different trailer. But over the radio, I heard the words, "If you must blink, do it now. Pay close attention to every detail. If you fidget or divert your attention in any way, then our hero will surely perish." And I was just hooked. I had to see this movie now. And wow, this is a good movie. Wow. This by the same studio that did Coraline and Paranorman, and I've not seen Coraline yet. I really want to now. Paranorman was a pretty damn good film too. Wow, this was great. I don't want to give away too many details, but that line of "if you must blink, do it now." There's this term in poetics and literature called anaphora, right? Did I get that right?
Yes.
Yeah, anaphora. And it's a term I had to look up, but I am such a sucker for it. And I needed to know the actual word for this. Anaphora is the intentional use of a repeated word or phrase in either poetry or prose or whatever you're doing, writing wise, to create an emotional impact or attachment. And the use of that damn line is so powerful. Every time he says it, even when he's saying it in a more lighthearted way, bam, right to the chest. You just feel it. It's so dense. The mixing, the music, the story is beautiful. It's got amazing animation. It's doing that, combining stop motion and CGI work, and wow, just wow, this movie. This isn't a review. This is just a recommends, and I'm trying my best to talk intelligently about something that I just was so impacted by, completely out of nowhere, unexpectedly. Like that, just that I heard something on the radio and it instantly grabbed me and gave this movie such gravitas. Incredible picture. I really needed this after the kind of lackluster summer movie season we've had. Just damn, guys. You need to go see this movie. It completely blows Zootopia out of the water quality wise. And I liked Zootopia, but just no contest. Much better film than Zootopia. Probably the best animated film of the year, if not the best film of the year. There you go. It's going to be hard for anything to top this, in my opinion. I don't want to like give you any details on it. I just want you to go see it. Complaints, if I have any, with how much of it is based on like a very particular interpretation of Japanese culture and everything. I would have preferred if more of the cast had actually been Japanese as opposed to white actors. That being said, voice acting has different rules than live action, just generally speaking. Not that it couldn't have used, not that you can't still use voice actors. That's kind of my voice actors of the same race. That's my complaint with a lot of Godzilla movies, is they just use like clearly white guys to voice the Japanese actors, and it's a different thing. But voice acting, generally speaking, has different rules. But it would have been nicer with how much of it is this like very particular take on Japanese cultural iconography. It would have been nicer if we had more of a Japanese cast. But everything else is so on fire that I don't care. It doesn't even fucking matter right now. Yeah, that's all I got. I really wanted to get a video out and just recommend you check it out.